Tech is known for its dedicated students, and it just makes sense, since only the people who have passed the admission test can enter the school. These students are determined to be really good. That's why grades have great importance in their lives. Yet, the way they are obtained is not a correct one. Getting good grades does not depend on your ability in a certain subject by itself, but more in how you answer tests and deliver homeworks, and sometimes even on how you portray yourself to the teachers. The manner of grading is not the most effective one to ensure the learning of the student. In this documentary, we're going to analyze why the grading system is a problem to modern education and the full development of students. This is the errors of the grading system.
Every person is a world, they say, but life does not work according to this phrase. Our current educative system insists on measuring the students' academic performance as if they were exactly the same as all of their classmates, when they are completely different individuals. Exams are something almost every student fears of, and there are some people who just cannot control their nervousness when they find themselves in front of one. This means that even if the student knows the answers, the tray won't be able to prove it in said exam.
No, la verdad es
Not
que no,
really,
porque no
because
todos
we're all
somos iguales.
different. Grades can also affect the future effort students make on studying. When they get low grades, most times they become disappointed of themselves and don't really feel like improving. When kids are constantly getting bad grades, their will to study simply fades away because they feel like they're never going to improve, which makes them feel pressured. Many young boys and girls don't try to change their grades and even worsen them.
Pues sí, sinceramente sí, me bajan el
Yes,
ánimo, me
failing makes
reproban
me
todo
feel
bien,
real
estudié
sad
muy duro,
because
me
I
esforcé lo
actually did my
máximo, pero
best.
no se me da y reprobé.
I think it indeed discourages them, and next time they won't really make an effort because they are like convinced that they won't really get to the expectations the teacher has for them.
Sometimes grades promote bullying in a way that makes some students feel superior to others just because their grades are higher and vice versa. We can say that grades are a way to label people by their value, and since the beginning of time, hierarchies are what have caused unnecessary distancing between people, and that's exactly what grading does to the studying community. We have a lot of classic nicknames that are used by both students and teachers, such as dork, ignorant, or even idiot. This is in no way something acceptable and should be stopped as soon as possible.
Yet, grading may actually be the only effective method to determine how much a student has learned. And the scale from 1 to 10 or from 10 to 100 is quite clear. Yes, maybe some students do feel bad about their low grades, but if they want to have good grades, they should probably just work harder. It is in fact important to put numbers in the report card so that they can feel motivated to improve them and overcome those bad grades. If there were no grades, students would probably pay little to no attention to their classes and become even lazier than they already are.
In conclusion, the grading system used nowadays is not completely accurate, since there should be more aspects involved when considering how much a student learned. Yet, there is no way that making it disappear will make things better. We have to have a way to know who is actually learning and who needs a little more help in order to do so. But this should be given just so that people who really need more support can receive it, and not to make them feel inferior or useless.
Grades shouldn't be considered as the absolute truth when we're speaking about the knowledge someone might have.